Have you ever opened a $150 bottle of champagne and thought, wait, is this really 10 times better than the $15 bottle I had last week? Because honestly, most people can't tell the difference. And sometimes there is no difference. Hi, I'm Anya Gariboldi, sommelier, educator, and diploma WSET graduate. And today we're going to settle one of the biggest festive myths. Is expensive champagne always better, or can a well-made Cremant beat it blind? And listen, if you love honest wine talk without snobbery, you're my favorite kind of audience. So hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe. It genuinely helps the video to reach more lovers. Right, let's do this. To keep things fair, I asked my assistant to pour one champagne and one Cremant into two tasting glasses. All I know that one glass is champagne and the other is Cremant. Which is which, I genuinely have no idea. So I'm judging purity on what matters, the liquid in the glass. And by the way, if you've ever opened the bottle and thought, is this normal? Or should it smell like that? I made a free wine fall guide you can download below. It shows you how to recognize cork taint, oxidation, heat damage, reduction, and also what's totally normal, like sediment or wine crystals. It's a small guide, but it will save you money, stress, and few disappointing glasses. I won't judge these wines by aroma alone. Grape varieties and climates can make this wine smell completely different. Instead, we'll focus on structure, persistence, and complexity. All right. Wine number one. The bubbles here are fairly lively, moving quickly in the glass. The color is pale lemon, very classic for traditional method sparkling wine. On the nose, I'm getting soft orchid fruit, a little citrus, a light pastry note, but it's subtle. On the palate, the mousse feels quite broad. The acidity is gentle, easy. The finish is clean and straightforward, very approachable, but not especially long. Quite ordinary, I have to say. Okay, so wine number two. So the bubbles look a little finer here, more persistent, delicate in the rise. The color is slightly deeper, leaning towards pale gold. On the nose, this one feels a bit more layered. A citrus peel, ripe apple, a touch of toast, more depth aromatically. On the palate, the mousse is creamier and more precise. The acidity is brighter and the wine stretches out further on the finish. It has more definition, more texture, and a bit more complexity overall. All right, let's unwrap these bottles. Wine number one. Moët Chandon Imperial. Effettivamente ho detto che era un po' ordinario, questo qui. Ok, wine number two. Let me see. Lapierre Brut 2019. Vive la joie. Complimenti, questa è una bella scelta, effettivamente. Alright, so two very different expressions of traditional method sparkling wine. Wine number one was Moët Chandon Imperial, non-vintage. Wine number two was Crémant de Bourgogne, Vive la Joie, Eminent 2019 by Lapierre. Same method, similar grapes, but very different aging approaches. And in the glass that really shapes the texture and the precision. So why can a €20 Cremant feel as good as champagne? Because Cremant is made by the same way. Traditional method, second fermentation in the bottle, the same slow aging process that gives you those fine bubbles and creaminess. The difference is the postcode. Champagne is a protected region. Land is astronomically expensive. Grapes cost a fortune. Aging rules are stricter. And the marketing, well, it's champagne. With champagne, you are not just paying for wine, you are paying for history, image, global prestige. With Cremant, you are mostly paying what's inside the bottle. The real magic? Least aging. The longer the wine spends on the lees, the more elegant and creamy it becomes. Minimum aging for Cremant is 9 months, but serious producers go up for 18, 24, and sometimes up to 16 months. And that's when Cremant starts tasting suspiciously close to proper champagne. Disgorgement is simply the moment the wine comes off the list. So if a Cremant actually prints a disgorgement date on the back label, that usually means the producer aged it longer than the basic 9 months. Cheap Cremants don't show it. Serious ones do. France has 8 Cremant regions: Alsace, Burgundy, Loire, Joie, Limois, Bordeaux, Die and Savoie. But to keep things simple, there are only 3 easiest to find outside France. First one, Crémant de Bourgogne, closest to Champagne in style, based on Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, with a bit of Aligoté, Gamay, and some minor others allowed, but Chardonnay and Pinot clearly prevail. Clear acidity, bright structure, fine bubbles. If you want champagne energy for a friendlier price, start here. And because this is Burgundy, of course there is a little hierarchy, even for the bubbles. So let's quickly break down how Crémant de Bourgogne is classified and what you'll actually see on labels. Crémant de Bourgogne, entry level, minimum 12 months of aging, including at least 9 months on the lees. This is a style you see most often on the shelf. Number 2, Eminent, minimum 24 months on the lees. And number 3, Grand Eminent, minimum 36 months, only Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. It's extremely rare outside Europe because the production is tiny. Most producers don't even use label because of too much paperwork and too little recognition. Check the back label of producer's website for lease aging. Number 2, Crémant d'Alsace. Softer, gentler, often with floral notes, mostly Pinot Blanc, smooth, delicate, and friendly. They tried launching a premium Emotion classification category, 24 months of lease aging, but unfortunately it didn't take off. Still, many producers age their wines longer and they just don't label it. And finally, number 3, Cremant de Loire. Bright, energetic, citrusy Chenin Blanc that gives you that high acidity and lively finish. If you like something punchier, Loire is your friend. So how do you choose a good Cremant? Choose the style first. Want champagne vibes? Go for Crémant de Bourgogne. Want something more soft and floral? Crémant d'Alsace. Want something bright and zesty? Crémant de Loire. Look at the lease aging. 9 months, simple, light, generally the cheapest. From 18 to 24, more depth, mouthfeel, middle price. 36 months, structured and creamy, champagne-level texture, most expensive. Always check the back label if aging isn't listed. Quickly check the producer website. It takes you only 30 seconds and it saves you money. And if you ever say disgorgement date, that's already a great sign. Just for the context, disgorgement is the moment when the winemaker pops out the frozen plaque of yeast after second fermentation, so the champagne can finally be sealed and bottled clean. Producers only print it when wine spent more time on this, because why advertise 9 months? A printed disgorgement date usually means it's not cheap, fast-aged Cremant. And it also will tell you what the wine will taste like today. A recent disgorgement, more fresher, more energetic, and older disgorgement, meaning it stayed longer time in a bottle, so rounder and more mature. And if you want even more confidence when tasting in restaurants or at home, download my free winefold guide below. It helps you quickly understand whether a wine is genuinely flowed or simply behaving normally. Perfect for those moments when an expensive bottle makes you hesitate for a second. New Year's Eve is when suddenly everyone wants champagne, but not everyone wants to pay champagne prices. So here are my New Year's recommendations, bottles that deliver real energy, texture, and sparkle without the champagne markup. Henri Champlin, Crémant de Bourgogne, Brut Authentique, Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, fine mousse, red berries, orchid fruit. 15 months on the list, elegant and textured. Bailly-Lapierre, Vive la Joie, Crémant de Bourgogne, around 36 months on list. Deep, creamy structures, champagne-like at fraction of a price. Domaine Thomas Collardot, Crémant de Bourgogne, mostly Chardonnay with Pinot Noir, et touch of Aligoté, balanced, clean, beautifully made. Domaine Alimans-Launier, Crémant d'Alsace, Rosé, 100% Pinot Noir, fresh, elegant, and brilliant value. Albert Boxley, Crémant d'Alsace, 30% Pinot Blanc, 50 Auxerrois, 20 Pinot Noir. 24 months on the lease, precision, creamy texture, and fine bubbles. Arnaud Lambert, 1948, Crémant de Loire, Brut Nature. 36 months on list, 100% Chenin Blanc, serious depth, proof that Loire Cremant can be outstanding. Baudet Arol Le Greffier, Crémant de Loire, Brut Nature. 24 months on list, mineral, clean, premium profile. Champagne will always be champagne, iconic, historic, irreplaceable, but Cremant is one of the smartest ways to get real quality without overpaying for postcode. Choose the right region, choose the least aging, and the difference in price won't reflect difference in taste. When you're choosing sparkling for New Year's, remember a €20, €30 bottle can easily stand to the next 3 times the price. Make sure you like the video and tell me in the comments what you plan to open for New Year's. Cheers, and may this year bring incredible discoveries to you.